students, good morning and welcome to yet another episode of English class. In the previous class, we discussed the first part of the comprehension that which are the first part? Sentence making, then tick the correct options, then next one, filling the blanks with the correct words from the lesson that we had done, and next one is listening and speaking. Next one is listening and speaking. Special children are those children who have a mental or a physical disability. It could be severe or mild. Some may also be slow learners. It is a segment that we have to study with the concentration. What do you mean by special children? What do you mean by special children? Later we can study the grammar. Special children. Write some sentences about the special children. Special children. S-P-E-C-I-A-L, special. C-H-I-L-D-R-E-N, special children. Who are special children? Who are special children? Special children are those children who have a mental or physical disability. Children with a mental or physical disability are called special children. Children with mental or physical disability, mental, M-E-N-T-A-L, mental or physical disability, or P-H-Y-S-I-C-A-L, P-H-Y-S-I-C-A-L, physical disability, mental or physical disability, D-I-S-A-B-I-L-I-T-Y. Physical disability, A-B-I-L-I-T-Y, ability, then the opposite is disability. Children with physical or mental disability are called C-A-L-L-E-D, are called special children. Special children. S-P-E-C-I-A-L, special children. Children with mental or physical disability are called special children, and their disability varies. Sometimes it may be severe or sometimes it may be mild. It could be severe or mild. Severe means critical, or mild, soft. Mild means soft, severe means hard. That means it is in the uppermost condition. Sometimes it could be severe or mild. Some may also be slow learners. As a result of this disability, the children may be slow learners. Sometimes there are so many children in your class. There are 1 or 2 children in your class. They are having disabilities like partial blindness, then partial deafness, and the inability to move flexibly and inability to write properly. That are some disabilities. They have some mental or physical disabilities. These kind of children are called special children, and sometimes they may be affected severely. Severe means at the uppermost position. That means critical, severe critical. Sometimes they may be affected severely, or sometimes they may be affected partially or mildly, softly. Sometimes they may be affected severely or mildly. Some may also be slow learners. Slow learners means the children who have the disability to learn properly. Slow learners, they are not interested to write, or their handwriting is not well. There are so many treatments also. Treatments are available for special children, and they improve their slow learning process. Also, there are a lot of similarities between the blind children and the children who can see. List them and you will be surprised. If you come across a special child, how will you react, think and tell in the class? That are the things we are going to study in the listening and speaking segment. And there are a lot of similarities between the blind children and the children who can see. Who are blind? Blind children are the children who cannot see. Blind children, B-L-I-N-D. Blind means the children who cannot see. Who cannot see? Cannot, C-A-N-N-O-T. Cannot see. Blind. Then who cannot hear? Deaf. D-E-A-F. D-E-A-F means who cannot hear. C-A-N-N-O-T. Cannot hear. Dumb. D-U-M-B. D-U-M-B. Dumb means who cannot speak. Who cannot speak. C-A-N-N-O-T, cannot speak. S-P-E-A-K, who cannot speak. Dumb. Okay, children who cannot see are called blind. Who are blind people? The people who cannot see are called blind people. The people who cannot hear are called deaf people. And the people who cannot speak are called dumb people. Dumb, D-U-M-B, dumb people. The children who cannot see properly is called blind people. Blind children, the children who cannot hear is called deaf. And the children who cannot speak is called dumb. And if you come across a special child, how will you react? You say to me, how will you react when you see a blind child is trying very hard to cross a road? What will you do? You should help them to cross the road and reach the correct place. Okay, you should help them and or guide them. You should guide them to the proper place. The thing you can do to them is that you should guide them. G-U-I-D-E. Guide means lead. L-E-A-D, lead. Show the way. Guide means show the way. You should guide them. You should guide them. If a dumb person is there in your way, you can read to them. You can read to them what they want. If a deaf person is there, you can make them acquaintance with, or you can make them aware of what they want by showing some gestures. G-U-S-T-U-R-E-S. Gestures means Angya Bhasha, gestures. Sign language, gestures. Like that, we can help the disabled people or physically challenged people or mentally challenged people by doing some help to others. Okay, this is the segment of listening and speaking. Who are called special children? Who are called special children? Children with mental or physical disabilities are called special children. Children with mental or physical disabilities are called special children. Children with mental or physical disabilities are called, okay, say, are called special children. Okay. If you are in next segment is writing segment. If you have ever visited an orphanage or an old age home, write 5 to 7 sentences about the visit. One day, you along with your mother helped a blind man to cross the road. Write 5 sentences on how you felt. These are the works given to you. I will give you this in the WhatsApp. Okay. Next segment is grammar. Grammar. Collective nouns are words used for a group of people, animals or things. Let us learn some collective nouns. Collective nouns. C-O-L-L-E-C-T-I-V-E. Collective nouns. Before learning collective nouns, we have to look at what is a noun and what are the types of nouns. Broadly, we can look into nouns. What is a noun? Do you know what is a noun? Noun is a naming word. What is a noun? Noun is a naming word. It can be the name of a person, place, thing, institutions or any other name. The name given to anything is called a noun. The name given to anything is called nouns. And we can broadly divide nouns into many categories. Many categories are there for nouns. Many types of nouns are there. First of all, we have to look at the proper noun and common nouns. Proper nouns and common nouns. Nouns are broadly divided into proper nouns and common nouns. Proper nouns and then common nouns. Common nouns. Then next one is collective nouns. Collective nouns. Then which is the other category? We can say that first we have to study the proper noun and the common nouns. What is the difference between a proper noun and a common noun? Common noun is a noun name given to a thing of the category of the same group, a thing of a group of something, a thing of a group of something. It is a common name given to a group. It is a common name given to a group. Examples of common nouns are boys, boy, then girl, then teacher, T-E-A-C-H-E-R, teacher, then woman, then man, etc. These are all names of something, but these are, when we say that boy, it can be any boy, the tall boy, the short boy, the boy who wears the blue shirt, or the boy sitting in the front bench, the boy sitting in the back bench. It can be any boy. It is not mentioning about, when we say boy, that word is not mentioned, that noun is not mentioning about a particular thing. It is the common name given to a group, given to a class. That is common noun. Examples: boy, girl, teacher, woman, man, etc. It is the common name given to something. It is not a particular name. Okay, that is called a common noun. When we look into proper nouns, it is the name given to a particular person, a particular thing, a particular place, or a particular institution, etc. Okay, proper noun. It is the name of a particular person. This is a common noun. Then we say that boy. But when we say Arun, it is the name of a particular boy. So it is called a proper noun. When we say that Arunima, A-R-U-N-I-M-A, it is the name of a girl. When we say that girl, it can be any other girl. But when we say Arunima, it is only mentioning about that particular girl named Arunima. Okay, it's a proper noun. Teacher. Teacher's name Maya. It is the name of a particular teacher. Then woman, Shida. It is the name of a woman. Then man, Raju. It is the name of a particular man. Then place, Mumbai, M-U-M-B-A-I. It is the name of a particular place. Then India is the name of a particular country. So these are all proper nouns. The particular name given to a special thing is called a proper name, and the proper noun, and the whenever or wherever we write the proper noun, the first letter should be written as capital. Okay, whenever or wherever we write a proper noun, the first letter should be capital. It's a rule. The first letter of a proper noun should be capital. The first letter of a proper noun should always be capital. The first letter of a proper noun should always be capital. Okay, that is proper noun and a common noun. Next one is collective noun. C-O-L-L-E-C-T-I-V-E. Collective noun. Collective nouns are words used for a group of people. To refer to a group of something is called a collective noun. Animals or things. Let us learn some collective noun. Collective noun is a name given to a particular group of something. To a group of something. A group of paper is called a book. A group of elephant is called a group of elephant is called a herd. H-E-R-D. Examples: herd of elephants. H-E-R-D. Herd of elephants. Elephants. Herd of elephants. Then bunch of grapes. Bunch of bananas. Bunch of bananas. It is a collective noun. Pride of lions. Lions group is called a pride of lions. P-R-I-D-E. Pride of lions. L-I-O-N-S. Then next one, school of fish. S-C-H-O-O-L. School of fish. School of fish. Next one, which is the next one, school of fish. Fleet of ships. Fleet of F-L-E-E-T. Fleet of ships. S-H-I-P-S. These are examples of collective noun. Collective noun is the name given to a group of something. Collective noun is a name given to a group of something. Collective noun is a name given to a group of something. It is called a collective noun. Some examples are given here. There are so many other types of nouns. Abstract noun, then concrete noun. These are all kinds of nouns, but we are going to study only collective nouns today. First I say what is a proper noun and what is common nouns, and then we are going to study what is collective nouns. Okay. Caterpillars or soldiers or slash soldiers, S-O-L-D-I-E-R-S, an army of caterpillars or soldiers. Next one, a litter of kittens or puppies. A litter of, second one, a litter of L-I-T-T-E-R, litter of kittens or puppies, of kittens or puppies. P-U-P-P-I-E-S, puppies. The next one, a colony of ants, penguins or frogs. A colony of, a C-O-L-O-N-Y, colony of ants, penguins or frogs. Ants, A-N-T-S, ants, penguins, P-E-N-G-U-I-N-S, penguins or frogs. A colony of ants, penguins or frogs. Next one, a flock of birds, ducks, pigeons or camels. A flock of birds, a flock of birds, ducks, pigeons or camels. Birds slash ducks slash pigeons, P-A-G-E-O-N-S, pigeons or camels. Next one, a herd of cows, goats, donkeys and elephants. A herd of cows, goats, donkeys, cows, dogs, donkeys, and elephants. Donkeys or elephants. Elephants. Next one, a pack of wolves or cards. A pack of wolves, W-O-L-V-S, wolf singular, wolves plural, wolves or cards. Then a bundle of sticks or books. A bundle of seventh one. A bundle of sticks or books. A bundle of sticks or sticks or books. These are the examples of collective nouns. These are the examples of collective nouns. Which is the collective noun used with the caterpillar or soldier? The instruction is first one. The definition is collective nouns are words used for a group of people, animals or things. Let us learn some collective nouns. Filling the blanks with taking the help of the clue box. First one. The army of caterpillar or soldiers. A group of caterpillar is known as army of caterpillar, and a group of soldiers is also known as an army of soldiers. The name given, the collective noun given to describe a group of caterpillars and soldiers. Both caterpillars and soldiers are displayed. Collection of caterpillars and soldiers are known as army. Collection of caterpillars and soldiers are known as, both caterpillars and soldiers are known as army. A collection of kittens or puppies, both of them. A collection of kittens is known as litter. A collection of puppies is also known as litter. The next one is collection of ant or group of ant is known as colony. A group of penguins is known as colony. Then a group of frogs also known as colony. Then a flock of birds known as, yes, a collection of birds, a group of birds are known as flock. A group of ducks also known as flock. A group of pigeons flock. A group of camels flock. Then a group of cows known as herd. A group of dogs known as herd. A group of donkeys known as herd. A group of elephants known as herd. Then a group of wolves known as pack of wolves. A group of cards playing cards playing cheat, that is known as pack of cards and a pack of wolves. A group of sticks, when we bind firewoods together, a bundle of sticks, we can say that is a bundle of sticks. And books, if so many books are there, the group of book is called a bundle of books. Okay, listen here once again. A group of caterpillars and soldiers known as army. A group of kittens or puppies are known as litter. A group of ants, penguins and frogs are known as colony. A group of birds, ducks, pigeons and camels are known as flock. A group of cows, dogs, donkeys and elephants are known as herd. A group of wolves and cards are known as pack. And a group of sticks and books are known as bundle. Okay, is it clear? Do you want me to say it once again? You please listen. An army of caterpillars, an army of soldiers, a litter of kittens, a litter of puppies, a colony of ants, a colony of penguins and a colony of frogs, a flock of birds, a flock of ducks and a flock of penguins and a flock of camels, a herd of cows, a herd of dogs, a herd of donkeys and a herd of elephants, a pack of wolves and a pack of cards, a bundle of sticks and a bundle of books. Is it clear now? I hope all of you understood what is collective noun and what is the name given to the collection of caterpillar, soldiers, kittens, puppies, elephants, lions, or group is known as pride. Lions collection is known as pride. P-R-I-D. Okay. Then we are moving on to the next exercise. Filling the blanks by taking the help from the clue box. I live in a joint dash with my grandparents, uncle and aunt. I live in a joint dash. First one. I live in a joint dash. J-O-I-N-T. Joint dash. I live in a joint dash. I live in a joint dash with my grandparents, uncle and aunt. With my grandparents, 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 uncle and aunt, 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 aunt. Okay. Next one. Second one. The Indian cricket dash won the World Cup. The Indian cricket 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 dash won the World Cup. Won the World Cup. Okay. Third one. We have 40 students in our dash. Third one. We have 40 students. FORTY. Listen to the spelling of 40. Always, very often you are doing a mistake. FOUR and FORTY. 40. We have 40 students in our dash. 40 students in our dash. We have 40 students in our dash. Next one. There is a dash of ships at the harbor. There is a fourth one. There is a dash of ships at the harbor. At the harbor. HARBOUR. There is a dash of sheep at the harbor. Our school dash is very big. 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 We issue books from it. We issue means distribute books from it. Books from it. Okay. Can you see the board? We issue books from it. Next one. A dash gathered at the site of the accident. Sixth one. A dash gathered, gathered at the site of the accident. At the site of AD. At the site of the SIGHT. At the SIGHT. Site of the accident. Of the accident. A dash gathered at the site of the accident. Next one. We gave a dash of flowers. We gave, seventh one. We gave, gave a dash of flowers. A dash of flowers. FLOWERS. We gave a dash of flowers to our teacher on Teacher's Day. To our teacher, teacher on Teacher's Day. Teacher's Day. Okay, you please listen here. This is the exercise number B. Grammar power exercise number B. We have to fill these 7 sentences using the collective noun. I live in a joined dash with my grandparents, uncle and aunt. Which is the name given to a joined collection of people living grandfather, grandparents, parents, uncle, aunt, cousins living together are called a joint family. The name given to this is joint, F-A-M-I-L-Y, joint family, which is the word we have to write in the blanks. I live in a joint family with my grandparents, uncle and aunt. I live in a joint family, which is the word given there. Joint family. We have to write the word joint family. Use your pencils, you write in the blanks. Next one. The Indian cricket dash won the World Cup. The Indian cricket team. The Indian cricket team. T-E-A-M. A group of players is called a team. A group of players. Cricket team, football team, kabaddi team, then judo team. Like that, we can say a group of players is called a team. Collective noun given to a group of collective name or noun given to a group of players is called a team. The Indian cricket team won the World Cup. Okay. Then next one, we have 40 students in our class. A group of students is called a class. C-L-A-S-S. Class. We have 40 students in our class. It is the collective noun given there. Class. C-L-A-S-S. We have 40 students in our class. Next one. There is a dash of ships at the harbor. Harbor. What is the meaning of harbor? H-A-R-B-O-U-R. Harbor. Turamukham. We have there is a dash of ships at the harbor. Collective noun for a group of ship is called a fleet. F-L-E-E-T. Fleet. Collective noun given to a group of ship is called a fleet of ships. Fleet of ships. F-L-E-E-T. Fleet of ships. The collective noun given to a collection of ships or group of ships is called a fleet. Then fifth one. Our school dash is very big. Our school dash is very big and we issue books from it. We issue books in the school from which department? Library. A place in the school, a room where books are kept, a bundle of books are kept and issued or distributed for students to read. That place is called a library. L-I-B-R-A-R-Y. L-I-B-R-A-R-Y. Library. Our school library is very big. Which is the sentence? Our school library is very big. We issue books from it. Our school library is very big. Next one. A dash gathered at the site of the accident. Group of people is known as the name or collective noun given to a group of people, a mass of people is known as crowd. A crowd, crowd, C-R-O-W-D. A crowd gathered at the site of the accident. A crowd gathered at the site of the accident. A crowd, C-R-O-W-D. Crowd gathered at the site of the accident. Next one. We have a dash of flowers to our teacher. We gave a dash of flowers. A bundle of flowers is known as bouquet. B-O-U-Q-U-E-T. Bouquet. B-O-U-Q-U-E-T. Bouquet. We write it as bouquet. B-O-U-Q-U-E-T. The correct pronunciation is bouquet. B-O-U-Q-U-E-T. But the word is pronounced as bouquet. Written as B-O-U-Q-U-E-T. The spelling, but we pronounce this word as bouquet. Bouquet. No T is pronounced there. Bouquet. Okay. These are the collective nouns we studied today. Listen here once again and read these sentences. I live in a joint family with my grandparents. I live in a joint family with my grandparents, uncle and aunts. Family. Then the Indian cricket team, group of players, team, won the World Cup. Next one, we have 40 students in our class. A group of students is known as class. Then there is a dash of ships at the harbor. A group of ships is called a fleet. F-L-E-E-T. Then our school library is very big. We issue book from it. A collection of books place where collection of books are there is called a library. Then collection of people are called, a group of people are called a crowd. A crowd gathered at the site of the accident, not seeing the accident, a crowd gathered at the place. A crowd, a group of people, a mass of people, crowd. Then we gave a dash of flowers to our teacher on Teacher's Day. A group of flowers, that means a collection of flowers is known as bouquet. We are writing that word as B-O-U-Q-U-E-T and we do not pronounce the T. It is pronounced as bouquet. B-O-U-Q-U-E-T, bouquet. Okay, this is all about collective nouns. Look at page number 19. I will read it once again. An army of caterpillars or army of soldiers, a litter of kittens or litter of puppies, a colony of ants, colony of penguins and colony of frogs, a flock of birds, flock of ducks, flock of pigeons and flock of camels, a herd of cows, herd of goats, herd of donkeys and herd of elephants, a pack of wolves and a pack of cards, and then a bundle of sticks and a bundle of books. I live in a joint family with my grandparents, uncle and aunt. The Indian cricket team won the World Cup. We have 40 students in our class. There is a fleet of ships at the harbour. Our school library is very big. We issue books from it. A crowd gathered at the site of the accident. We gave a bouquet of flowers to our teacher on Teacher's Day. Okay, these are the examples of collective nouns. The next one is I value life segment. Next segment is I value life segment. We yearn for materialistic things which we buy with money such as cars, jewelry, trips abroad, etc. But can we put a value tag on God's blessings like a healthy body, eyes, tongue, hand, feet and a mind? If you start to put value on each of them, how much would they be worth? Priceless. Okay, listen here. We are aiming for materialistic things. We are urging for getting materialistic things. Means materialistic things that will vanish one day, that will die one day. Materialistic things like cars that will disappear, cars, buildings, high buildings, costly dresses. That are all materialistic things. Materialistic thing means we buy with money. By giving money, we can buy materialistic things that can be destroyed. But the godly things, that spiritual things that cannot be destroyed, that means we are blessed by God. God has given us good health, good body, proper hands, then legs, mind, then eyes, ears, nose, each and every organ of our body is working properly. So we should be very thankful to God for creating us in this way. So many people are there with disabilities. They are suffering a lot, and we are proper people. We are not having any disability. Then use your organs wisely. Use that things wisely, and then you will be very thankful to God. Okay, these are the things I have to remember you. And do you know what is the price of these things? You know what is the price of our not being blind? What is the price of not being deaf or not being dumb? That is priceless. God has given us so many qualities. So you should use your things wisely. Make use of it worthily. Then you can succeed in your life. There is an activity corner for you. What is the activity? Look at this. Page number 19. Blindfold your eyes for an hour at home. One day, when the class will come to you, you fold your eyes for 1 hour. That means you fold your eyes with a thick cloth and then you cannot see anything. Then experience what is the things or what are the experiences of the blind child. For 1 hour you should not be able to survive it. Then what is the condition? What will be the condition of the blind people? They cannot see even in their life. They cannot see throughout their life. But we cannot practice it for 1 day. You should try that and don't make things messy. That is the advice to you. This is the activity for you. And what are the things we studied today? Listening and speaking. Who are special children? Special children are those children who have a mental or physical disability. Special children are children who are not properly working. Children who are having a mental or physical disability is called special children. The children who cannot speak is called dumb. The children who cannot hear is called deaf. And the children who cannot see is called blind. They are called special children. And today let us wind up our class and continue in the next class. This chapter is over. The notes will come to you. You study the notes and you will have a test paper. Thank you.